Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Zaxterion, a space frenzy. So, a wild nightmare while taking a nap on a hot summer afternoon. In this game, you play as Zach Wilder, a 12-year-old boy with dreams of one day becoming a famous astronaut who discovers extraterrestrial life. On this day, the hot summer winds have taken you into a death dream where your most insane childhood fears have become a reality in outer space. Spiders, skeletons, goblins, and so much more. Sweat oozes from the pores on your face. Can you survive this nightmare long enough to wake up and just be a normal, everyday kid again? Yeah, so full disclosure, I did receive my copy of the game for free from one of my longtime subscribers, Zaxtor99. He also has a YouTube channel, which I'll link down in the description. And we're going to play.
Hold up.
I've had a couple rounds. I accidentally didn't record them. That's my fault. But so far, the main difficulty factor that I've noticed in the game is, well, A, there's ammo. And B, you can't actually control how fast your ship goes. It speeds up to at least half speed no matter what you do. I don't know. I don't really like not being able to control how fast I go. It doesn't, yeah. And those things take way longer to kill than I anticipated. Whoops. And mostly I'm not getting shot at by anything. I'm just running into stuff because of because you can't actually control the speed. So that is a little bit frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit frustrated with not being able to control the speed. I don't know about the little clown faces either. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I guess the idea is we have to survive long enough, right? That was what the... Oh, are we coming up on a boss or something? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, we're just gonna die anyway. Yeah. I mean, we're nearly out of ammo again. Yeah, I don't know. What is that at this? Oh, so that's a level. That's like we would level up. Okay. I mean, I like the fact that you start the game by just moving the thing. It's already there. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yep. Right. Yeah, like I said, I do not like not being able to control the speed. Like, why does... After you kill something, you get like a huge boost of speed, and I don't understand it because it increases the difficulty for no reason. Yeah, I don't like that. Like see, like I'm not control. You can see the speed down there. I don't actually have control over it. It just goes up by itself, and after you kill something, sometimes it just pops up like that, and you don't get to control what's actually happening. Right. Yeah, there's not much point in fighting those guys, as far as I can tell. They require, I mean, other than points, I guess, they require, like, a crap load of shots to kill. And given the fact that there is a limit on... Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, well... Oh. I mean, we're gonna die before we even get to the level up thing. Yeah, alright. I mean, what... I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, well, here we go. We're going again. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna fast forward until we make some progress. So, one of the problems that I'm running into is I don't actually understand what Zaxterion is, because in order to buy a new ship, I need to get Zaxterion, but I thought it was that yellow stuff that we were collecting, but when you die, it doesn't carry over, it's just zeroed again. Because I died last time with like 96 of it or something. Not that very last one, but one of them. And then it was gone. So I don't actually know what Zaxterion is or how we earn it. Yeah. So that's a bit concerning. Because, like, you know, buying a new ship would be cool. I'd be interested to play a new ship, but I literally don't know how to do that. Yeah, and I don't think this is gonna work. I mean, I'm already on the table. I'm on the world record board. There I am, Mr. Jacobs with 5,137. I think that's pretty good. I'm top of the bottom. Yeah, I don't. You've now played a grand total of 8 games of Zaxterion. Your average game lasts 1 minute and 23 seconds. I mean, that's cool. But yeah, I don't understand what Zaxterion is. It's not explained anywhere. That's a problem. Because how am I supposed to upgrade my ship when I don't have anything? And then the game, I pressed X. I tried to go to options and the game froze up. Okay, well, let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, Zaxterion Space Frenzy. You play as a young boy who dreams of being a famous astronaut who discovers alien worlds and life. One hot summer day, you fall asleep and into a terrifying dream made up of your worst childhood fears. Can you survive this nightmare of asteroids, space spiders, deadly skulls, and more? Developed by Zaxtor Games, and it came out on the 10th of September 2022. You can download a demo if you want to try it out yourself. There's a demo. That's always good to see. And it currently costs $6.99. And there's a little bit of DLC. You can spend $2.59 to get a different ship. And here's the about this. Let's have a look. Welcome to your own worst nightmare. In Zaxterion Space Frenzy, you play as Zack Wilder. Yeah, we've read that a few times. Zaxterion Space Frenzy offers a relentless non-stop challenge in a true and imaginative retro arcade roguelike adventure that is likely to have you playing again and again. Your spaceship cannot stop moving forward, so you must turn your ship left and right to change direction to avoid crashing into an ever-increasing amount of asteroids and enemies. You can also increase and decrease your ship's speed to help you maneuver safely and avoid crashing your ship. Yeah, I mean, so that's my first little point of contention. Yes, I can increase and decrease my speed, but the game doesn't let it stay decreased. I get making that we have to be moving forward. That's fine. That's totally fine. But then wrenching control away from me is annoying. Like when I shoot something and then the speed goes from real slow to half speed. That's an annoying feature. I don't like that. It's just adding a level of difficulty and not like I'm not in control of that. That's not me being bad at controls. That's the controls like wresting control away from me. So I don't like that. So I don't know if that's fixable, but yeah, I don't like that feature. Shooting asteroids and enemies uses up your available ammo, which can easily be seen at the right of your lower UI. Picking up more ammo safely to stay alive and protect yourself is always a high priority. Yep, the limited ammo is interesting. That's not something I've seen in asteroid-style game. Blasting asteroids can spawn raw gold chunks that can be collected and used to purchase health replenishment and devastating power-ups when your mothership comes along the top of the screen. Pretty cool. Space Skull enemies can drop rhodium that can be collected and used to purchase the game-lasting ammo efficiency buffs, armor upgrades, as well as bulk gold for you to use with your mothership and randomly spawning loot chests. These exchanges, as well as trades for Zaxterion gems, are all available from the Big Brother ship, which visits you regularly at the bottom side of the screen. Zaxterion gems are used to purchase new spaceships that can provide better specifications and special power-ups. Okay, so that's there, but that's never explained in the game. And I never got to a point where I was exchanging for Zaxterion gems, so that might be on me, I don't know. But I had no idea how to get the next level of ship. and so I just stopped trying because I wasn't actually making any headway. Yeah, so that's a little bit frustrating. The Zaxterion gems and spaceships you purchase with them are always saved for all your future games, making this game a true roguelike adventure. Acquiring the highest score on the Steam leaderboards is always a challenge, and saving up Zaxterion gems to buy more powerful ships can help you advance further in future games. True testament to the classic quarter-devouring arcade games from the 1980s that had children and adults alike packing arcades around the world. Easy to learn but difficult to master gameplay will challenge you to always top your own best score as well as your best friend's scores on Steam as well. Non-stop action designed to never awkwardly freeze the game just to have you confirm a purchase or choose between different items available for your purchase to make a purchase from your... Yeah, so that... I don't know about that. Like, I get the impulse there. I kind of like it. But the fact that you can still be... Like, I got, the mothership turned up, and then I got killed, like, trying to get to a thing, and it was like, oh, you don't have enough money? I don't know. I almost feel like a pause screen would be better, but that is definitely a design choice. And it worked the time when I actually had enough whatever the stuff was that I was collecting to use. A wide variety of super fun power-ups can change the momentum of the game to give you the upper hand. I never ran into any of that. I never even once had a power-up. Not one time. Collect and save Zaxterion gems to purchase new ships with unique specs and special powers. Couldn't do that either. Zaxterion gems and spaceships you purchase with those gems are permanently saved. Yeah, it's a roguelike. Steam achievements and leaderboards, great. Custom-made and original music from top-rated music composer Landon Walter with 10 years experience specializing in video game music from multiple award-winning games including Hydroneer and Tower Princess. Cool. Sound effects mostly made from editing my own mouth sounds. Hey, I do like that. Hey, I know what you're thinking, but sometimes this provides me with much better sound effects than searching the internet for hours to get the sound I have in mind for my game. Retro pixel art drawn by someone using a mouse to draw exactly what he has in mind. Yeah, I hear you again, but while I may not be a regular Picasso with my mouse, at least you're getting game true from my heart. Would you really rather see more overly used art assets that you've seen in dozens of other games? No, I mean, probably not. I like the art style was, there's nothing wrong with it, you're going for that retro aesthetic, so that was right on the money. The soundtrack was not mind-blowing, but it was certainly, it was important for it to be there. One thing about the sound design I would say is that the menu being completely silent is, feels bad. I wasn't sure if the game was frozen or not. I wasn't sure if I was actually playing a game yet, or if it was still, like, menus and menus, so I don't know. There probably needs to be something there, some sort of sound. A game made by a true indie developer with passion for making games that he develops with fun, always as the primary focus. This indie developer has a past of continuing to update all of his games with patches and content updates to ensure that his games are always improving and adding depth. This game will continue to expand with new content updates, which will be based on feedback by the players. So, I mean, I've given you a bit of feedback there. Hopefully that's useful to you. Like I said, you go for the retro aesthetic. You've got it. I like the little heads. I like the way that they got damaged. I don't like not being able to control my speed and crashing into them because it's always like 2 extra bullets more than what I think it's supposed to be. That's frustrating. I like that it maintains the retro thing where you can fly from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen without having to, you can just, it goes behind the screen. I love that. That's cool. Very cool stuff. Let's have a look at some of these reviews down here. Recommended by my friend On Egg. Oh, wow. If Zaxtor Games had a buy 9, get your 10th free punch card like some gas stations do for coffee and fountain drinks, this one would have been free. Fortunately, Zaxtor Games is located in the US, so I was forced to pull myself up by my metaphorical bootstraps and hustle up $8. I do watch his YouTube content and have chatted with him. If the game sucked, my only significant bias I'm aware of is that I would be more apt to provide Zaxtor Games an opportunity to fix a subpar game before leaving a negative review than some random asset flipper on Steam. Right. Ooh, they've written quite a thing here. This might be my favorite Zaxtor games title thus far. It's definitely up there with Vector Z, and while lacking the extra game modes, This game's single mode is superior to any of the modes in Vector Z. It's still sub $10. For the amount of time and effort put into this title, I have no issue paying $8.99 for it. The controls are responsive and precise. The gameplay is fun, and the various systems in the game are balanced appropriately. For someone with no ties to the developers' other games or content, it might be a title to wait for 25% off or similar sale. That's more so due to the low cost of Asteroids-based titles on Steam than any issue with the quality of this game's score. B, recommend. Nice. And then, I'm not a big 2D gamer, played them when I was a kid, but this game, Zaxterion Space Frenzy, is pretty fun, so I recommend it for sure. It's got a lot going, so it's not a plain old boring 2D game. Shoot asteroids, get gold and other materials, earn Zaxterion diamonds, and kill spiders, deadly skulls, and more while doing it to try and get the best score in the game against other players on Steam and to unlock a better ship with abilities. Yeah, so it's got a couple of reviews. Let's look at some of Zaxtor's other games. So he sent me a few of his other games. I haven't actually covered any of them on the channel. Sorry about that, bro. Stuff gets on top of me, man. I've got a list. I've got like 100 or more games on the list that I'm supposed to play. So I apologize for not getting to your games sooner. I'm here now. You've got a blackjack simulator. We've got Vector Z. Also Vector Z. So this is his game as well. Yeah, and he's not asset flipping. He's just making games that he thinks people will think are fun. He also has a YouTube channel. He swims in a lot of the same waters that I do. We cover a lot of the same games, about bad asset flippers and stuff like that, and, looking for quality indie games. And, man, you could do worse than Zaxterion Space Frenzy. If you're looking for an asteroid-style game with a sort of different kind of spin on it, that's constantly playing, it actually kind of does feel it. The one thing that he has managed to succeed, not one thing, but one of the things that he's managed to succeed at with this game is that feel of putting a quarter in and just getting absolutely throttled by, an AI opponent, or not really understanding the game and just losing your quarter over and over. But, all you have to do is pay your New Zealand $6.99. So it looks like he's lowered the price as well, because they were talking $8.99 US. So that's probably, $4.99 US. I'd probably... Oh, so you can see some of the extra upgrades you can get there. See, he's stopped. Oh, he's in a web. Right. I would suggest that at $6.99 New Zealand, it's probably still a little bit steep. Because, as the other person pointed out, there are a lot of Asteroid-style games on Steam that you can get at a very cheap price. So in order to stand out, you've really got to do something, or be, a good value proposition. So I might look at lowering the price. I like the fact that there's a demo. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Check out Zaxterion Space Frenzy on Steam by clicking on the link in the description. Check out Zaxtor99's YouTube channel, which I should put a link in the description for that as well. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed. Did you know that in addition to playing video games on Twitch and YouTube, that I'm also a published author? My debut novel, Transhuman Evolution, is available at your favorite online retailer. Check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Now back to the game.